Pick a side, will you live, will you die, will you quit, will you try, sweating eyes, who am I, champion till I die, every morning, every night, but I gotta live alive, now you can hear the crowd going, wow, yeah. Pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, we already on the way. Better get themselves in line, thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah. Yeah, feel venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came.
I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Ice Cold. You can see who has the power advantage. Up against them, the Dancer. Blink and this one is over, ladies and gentlemen. They'll be competing in the heavyweight division, and they will enjoy a reach advantage.
I'll always go for reach, every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you, but someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Up first, Ice Cold from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI national title, coming off a TKO win. And they'll be facing the Dancer from Mexico. The last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how they bounce back here.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks trimmed with black. Presenting the current national heavyweight champion, Ice Cold. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico. Wearing the green trunks, trimmed with cyan, the Dancer.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been sold, but the fans will only need the edge.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They stopped the hook there. Looking to land the hook. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. We may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second. And the Dancer has been knocked off their feet. I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
That will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. A chance to make history. And the Dancer has been dropped. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back. Don't ever...
And there's the bell for round two. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Scores with the counter. Where was the defense? And the Dancer has been knocked down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a... They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
There's the bell to start round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. That left hook is blocked. A perfect counter lands. And this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping. And the dancer has been knocked off their feet. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
What was it?
And the dancer has been dropped. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
That's lights out right there.
It's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Ice Cold. As you can see, they will enjoy a reach advantage, and they'll be facing Slugger. These are the big boys in the heavyweight division, and they will have a power advantage here.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black, presenting the current national heavyweight champion, Ice Cold. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the dark pink trunks with light cyan trim, the Slugger.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Swing and a miss with the jab. A well-placed hook. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. They block the uppercut. Nice counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Did well to block that right hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Disaster averted. And he is forcing him to take a knee.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Respect for each other's punching. Whoa, wait a minute. So much for defensive abilities. And Slugger has been dropped. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
hard. He's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
He parries away that left hook. This may do it! It's all coming to an end! And down goes Slugger. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. He's still in a fight.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Can't score with that hook again. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. They've been beaten so badly this fight, you almost hope that it stopped, and it is. It is over. TKO victory.
Time is of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost. Not by a butt, not by a cut, not by a TKO.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but no.
As expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Ice Cold. You can see who has the power advantage. Up against them, Steamboat. These two guys will rumble in the heavyweight division, and as you know, one punch can change everything. And they do have a reach advantage here.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
First up, Ice Cold from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title. They won by TKO in their last fight. They'll be facing Steamboat from Mexico. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the black trunks trimmed with black. Presenting the current national heavyweight champion, Ice Cold. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, Steamboat.
Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Nice counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Nice job blocking the hook. Beautiful counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much for defensive abilities. And Steamboat goes down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. What's the record? And down goes Steamboat. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were gonna stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your break.
This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping it here.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round, that'd be sheer.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Right? And that's a knockdown as Steamboat heads to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven,
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.